Joffrey, Renly, Robb Stark are all thieves. They'll bend the knee or I'll destroy them.
Hello everyone, Grand Maester Stitch here, and welcome back to the Citadel, where we're carrying on with the Warg King today. As you can see and remember from the last episode, we are at war with the Barrowlands down here in Barrowton and the Barrow Kings. So we are going to hopefully take those lands by the end of this episode. We have called up our men. We do get a lot of men from Ironrath now, who are our new High Lords of the Godswood, as you guys wanted. I've recently found myself becoming friendly with Kedge. He chuckles heartily, however, when I attempt to compliment the man on his fighting technique. My lord, we both know that I did not do very well last time we sparred, he says. Oh, don't be too hard on yourself, my good man. Okay, budding friendship is happening with him. I think that was the guy that we fought in the tourney that we won. We have 2 tourney victories now, I believe. I'm pretty sure that we do anyway, so... To the commanding King Foreign, blessing upon you and your house, of course I will honour you and honour my obligation to answer your calls to war. 149 men, that's probably the most men he has ever brought to aid us. The Barrowlands, how many men do the Barrowlands have? 3,000 basically, they're 2,999. We have 5, okay, so we've got almost double. So we should be able to take the Barrowlands. And then maybe the fingers. We have an alliance with the neck, so I don't really want to take the neck. We could take the fingers. Then, who knows, then we could have enough power to maybe cause problems for Winterfell. But at the minute, Winterfell is far too strong with us, with 10,000 men almost. Dreadfort in the last half, same with them. They're too powerful for us to be able to make a real difference against them. So we'll merge our armies together here in Blackpool. Always makes me laugh that it's called Blackpool. Wow, House Blackpool, that's a very eastern sigil, isn't it, for a northern house? My king, I write to you with bad news from Sea Dragon Point. My efforts to squeeze some extra taxes out of the population have met with resistance, and the peasants are arming themselves. I fear we might have a revolt on our hands here soon. Your humble hand of the king, Prince Yorick Greenskin. Those troublesome peasants... I think our oldest son, has actually had more children, so we have a couple of grandsons now, which is great. Hopefully we can arrange some betrothals for those at some point. We'll have a look at a couple of betrothals when we finish this war. I don't know if our second son has had a son yet. No, just a daughter. Then our third son hasn't had any children yet. Our wife obviously died, but she did have a daughter with Lord Mormont. And then our youngest son is too young, and our other young daughter passed away, unfortunately. My king, I write on behalf of the bank to express my consternation at the actions of your bannerman, Lord Joa Liddle. They have failed to pay the due interest on a loan, and I urge you to take appropriate action. Signed, Martin, Commander of the Stormlands. Right, so we own the Stormlands money. I'll pay the interest on behalf. We'll smooth it over with our smooth words. Duskendale untapped. No, we're not getting involved with Duskendale. We do have the king of Duskendale here with us. I'm not sure where they're deciding to march off to. King's Course. Okay, so they're marching right up north somewhere for whatever reason. So we'll leave them to it if they want to march over there, unless they're going for Ironrath maybe, as it's our High Lordship of the Wolfswood. We'll merge our men together and we will march on to Barrowton. We'll just take their capital. We do need some commanders. We'll go with Mag, one of our giants, and we'll go with the Greyjoy, as he's pretty epic, so has a very good marshal. We do need to improve Sea Dragon Point at some point. I think once we get a bit more money, we'll start improving Sea Dragon Point. I think that'll be our aim once we take... I just want to take the Barrowlands before they get sucked up by the Starks, because that's probably where the Starks are going to eye up next. It's the most vulnerable area left around here, with the 4 main kingdoms now. With the Red Kings, the Winter Kings and the Giant Kings, it's only really the Barrow Kings. They're the weakest ones left. They will get taken. Okay, he's marching back down south now, so I don't know where he was deciding to go to, but yeah, we'll take the Barrowlands. Should be easy enough. We'll let him keep his lands, the Barrow King. We'll keep the Dustins around. I do like House Dustin, so I don't want to wipe them out. Our money is raising as well, even though we're at war, so that's good. Monthly income, not a lot, but it will slowly increase. We just took a load from the siege. There is no one of value here, which is a shame. But, well, we'll siege the capital anyway, and then all we need to do is have a fight with his army just to crush them. Actually, we'll leave that just at the first stage of siege, and we'll march on to Spearmouth. And then we've got Fever and Whitford. I think we'll take a couple more of these under siege, and then we'll just go crush his army. My king, I've been attending to the wounds of the men at your behalf. They seem to be much happier now hearing that their lord would offer his own maester to aid his men. Maesters are most useful. They are indeed. Right. Forward it along. Let's just get this siege nice. It looks like they're marching back home. My king, for some time now I've been in the employ of Lord Artus, but I now seek a better station. I humbly request to join you in Sea Dragon Point so that I may serve you. All I ask for return is a small decent learning, decent martial, but he's a priest. We don't need a priest, we've got a priest, and it'll cost us too much money, so we're going to turn him down. We've already got our Brandon the Bloodder, the absolute nutcase, as our priest, so I'm pretty happy with him as our priest. Right, they're sieging back the Barrowlands, but I have received news that my lover Ariane is with child. Hopefully she'll be able to persuade her husband to be the real father. We can only hope. Ariane claims that she started to show signs of pregnancy after your last night of lovemaking, but she plans to pass the child off as her husband's. At least the secret is safe. Oops-a-daisy. Well, we are basically quite wild, aren't we? That's what these wild folk do. Yeah, we'll definitely go crush that army at Barrowton once we get this siege. We should be able to beat them to the siege. Then again, I'm not too sure. Bart Crowfield knows about my affair with Ariane. He knows the child she carries is actually mine. How embarrassing. Oops. Well, he's only a kennel master, isn't he? My King Foreign, Dire Den is under attack from the Duskdales. I'm not bothered. Why would I care about that all the way down south? Right, a victory. Now let's crush this army. I'll pay the interest. I'll smooth this over. We've got that under siege. We'll get Barrowton back under siege, then we'll follow his army and crush them. Hope you enjoyed yesterday's episode of House Vacor. Winter's coming to an end. Awesome. My king, take his family and put him into house arrest. Okay, so he didn't have his family there last time, but this time he's decided to leave his family there for some stupid reason. Right, let's have a battle with them in Torrens Square. Yeah, loving the House Vacor series still, I am. I'm glad that you guys are enjoying it too. I hope you are anyway. Everyone who's commenting is saying that they're enjoying it. I'll probably wind season 2 down soon and have a little break from House Vacor at some point. And then obviously we'll move forward in the storyline a bit further on as we carry on writing our alternate history. A son was born to Bart Crownfield and Ariane named Quentin, and he was born stillborn. It was a long and hard night, and in the end it seems for nothing. Little Quentin never lived. Words fail me. It seems my enormous adventures have resulted in a child. Little Quentin is now splitting image. Denounce the child, acknowledge him as mine, legitimise. We'll denounce the child because he's dead anyway, so it doesn't really matter, does it? Right. Offer peace. Enforce demands. Yes. King Foreign the Dreamer has usurped the title Lordship of Fever from Barrow King Edric of the Barrowlands. King Foreign the Dreamer has usurped the title Lordship of Barrowton from the Baron. Lord Wendell can swear... right, so his lands will probably come with him. We've successfully seized the Lordship of Whitford after defeating Barrow King Edric Dustin of the Barrowlands. Shall the territory be attached to the personal domains of Sea Dragon Point, or shall Lord Wendell of Ford's Watch be confirmed as its rightful holder to ensure stability? Lord Wendell can swear fealty to me. Lord Garth can swear fealty to me. Okay, awesome. So why... they're the other things. So he's actually refusing to bend the knee, so he does still have some lands, and Barrowton now belongs to us, apparently. Which is strange. Ariane is such a gracious host. Since some time now, she has become famous throughout the realm for her jovial and welcoming nature, as well as all the exquisite food that she graces her guests with during her parties. How charming. Let's march our army back to Barrowton then. Seems odd that he hasn't bent the knee, even though yes, I said he could. We'll have to go after him once we disband the armies. After being skillfully treated by Maester Walder, my lover Ariane is feeling much better. Perhaps he is deserving of some praise. Yep. Why not? Usurp the title High Lordship of the Barrowlands, yes. So we need to actually disband our army and take what's left of his lands, and then I will give him Barrowton back after that, because I don't want to extinguish old houses if I can help it. Yeah, we've got all of his family as well as prisoners, so disband unit, yes. So we can't actually go to war with him, which is annoying. Even though we have a claim on this land, why has he not just bent the knee to us? Never mind. So we have most of the Barrowlands under our control, other than that bit there. So I'm guessing we've got a truce with him now then. Yeah, we can't attack him until 3023. Wow, so 9 years. No, we're not going to get interested in stuff down in the Stormlands. Wonder how many... Oh, wow, we've just gone grey. We've gone grey. We can still only call up 5,000 men. Encourage Brandewall to become first man. She should be first man anyway. But, whatever. Winterfell's land is split, but whether they'll take the Dreadfort or last half lands is yet to be seen. They probably will, I would have thought. Religion. Is there any societies? Dothraki Raiders, the old way. The Alchemist Guild. No, you're alright, thank you. Wow, Iron King. Wow, he looks absolutely terrifying. Looks like the Joker. Iron King Salas Flatnose of the Iron Islands. What are you doing over here then? Okay, interesting. Very interesting. We'll forward things along, we'll get some money and we can start doing up our castle. Let's do up the basic defences of Sea Dragon Point. One child lacking in an education. Okay, 12-year-old. We'll go with diplomacy then for you. It looks like that's your best bet. My king, I write to you with bad news from Sea Dragon Point. My efforts to squeeze some extra okay, same again. They're getting very upset back here. Spend highly to educate her. Right, we need to find some matches then. How about our son? Who can we marry our son? Our newest son too. Right, we do have his... Okay, we have his daughter hostage. So we could force a marriage upon his daughter with one of our sons. Our youngest son is too young, so maybe if we actually force a match upon his youngest daughter who is 8. So if we force marriage between her and our son. They're not old enough at the moment, but we will make a betrothal between those. Arrange a betrothal between her. We can't at the moment, she's too young. We'll just have to keep her in our custody until she's old enough then that we can do that. His son is free. Can we invite him to court? We can invite his son to court and he will. Prince Harrion of the Barrowlands. Okay, send. We'll get him here. We'll give him the Barrowlands then if he's not going to Lyman Dustman. Let's arrange a betrothal between him and one of our granddaughters, if any of them are young enough, that is. Which they're not. Our granddaughter is 12, so we'll find someone else for her. We'll definitely marry someone to these. So Princess Hostella of the Barrowlands. Let's force a marriage between her, and we must have somebody that we can force to marry her. Must have somebody. Could marry her to the king. No, we'll leave it for now. Blessing upon you as I accept your gracious invitation. We'll join your court. Awesome. Right. Then I will grant you the lordship of Barrowton, including lower lands and titles, and I will grant you the landed title High Lordship of the Barrowlands. There we go. So we've made a great ally in his actual son, who's going to absolutely love us now, and he'll probably take that land for himself. It's a shame that we don't have a daughter to marry to you, though. We don't have anyone in our family. You're only 3. You're way too young to betroth to our granddaughter. Surely one of our others. How old? Oh, that is the 12-year-old. Okay. You 8. Are you already betrothed? No, you're not betrothed to anyone. So why can't we betroth you to the Dustin? Seems odd. Maybe it's because you're on your own lands. Okay, we'll work it out later. Upon the conclusion of the long council meeting, you decide to make a toast. Of course, one toast eventually becomes many, and time seems to slip away. Later, as you leave the council chamber, you stumble and fall on your face. You can feel the taste of blood in your mouth, and dizziness is setting in. Help! Someone will hear you. No need to draw attention to myself now, I think. I have been injured badly. I gained the wounded trait from getting drunk. As you can see, his face is all messed up now. Do we need to find a betrothal for our son? I'm not going to go for any of these people right down south though. That's way too far. What about the Marsh Kings? He has a son. Can't arrange a betrothal between him and our daughter. No, he will not accept that. I'm not paying the Storm Kings money. Let's forward things along and get some money and start getting things built up in our capital. Princess Kalira of the Barrowlands. We'll definitely arrange a betrothal with her when we get a chance to. We'll force her to marry our son. No, I'm not going to get involved. Your prisoner Maester Owen has requested an audience with you. Upon meeting the court, he's offering to pay his ransom. I accept your offer. 10 coins. We'll take that all day long. Thank you very much. Easy money. Awesome. Our barracks have been built in Sea Dragon Port. I'm not getting involved. So hopefully now we'll be able to upgrade something. Well, we haven't got enough money to upgrade anything else just yet, but we will have soon. And I don't know what we'll upgrade next. We'll see what our options are. She's finished. Okay. Powerful vassal. Can we get our lands back off you yet? Oh, you have one of our prisoners, do you? Queen Lyra of the... Oh, no. Stupid me. I can send prisoners to you. We do have your daughter. Oh, you do have siblings as well. Prince Roran of the Barrowlands. Prince Harrian of the Barrowlands. So once he dies, you're going to inherit that kingdom anyway. And hopefully swear as fealty. My king, since I arrived in Sea Dragon Port, there has never been a shortage of soldiers reinforced. Let's hope so. Shall we go for Flint's Finger? Let's get Flint's Finger. We can't actually declare war on Flint. Right, we need to get a claim on that then, don't we? Let's fabricate a claim on Flint's Finger. And we'll forward things along. Could we declare war on one of these other? We probably could on the Starks, just because they own lands near. Yeah, to try and take the Wolfswood or claim Torrens Square, but we won't for now because they have a lot more men than us. We have 7,500, so we do have a decent amount of men, but they still have more, and theirs will probably be better trained or better equipped. So I don't really want to go upsetting them. How much do the Umbers have? This guy's a beast. 54. They only have 5,000, and the Boltons have 7,000. I wonder how much like the armies of the south have. The Marsh Kings don't have hardly any. Surely the Lannisters have a lot, because they've got a lot of land. 20,000. Yes, you don't want to get in wars with these guys down south. 4,000 for the Reach. Must be uncertainty or something kicking off there then to have such a weak army. Stormlands 20,000. Vale's still a mess. Riverlands are a mess. Apart from the Muds, they're slowly conquering everything. They have an army of 7,000. Something looks like it's happening in the Iron Islands. That guy is absolutely terrifying. Yeah, they have quite a decent army. Probably would have been quite good to play as the Iron Men in this playthrough. What about Valeria? Wow, 72,000 men and dragons. So, yeah, you don't want to go anywhere near them. Can we upgrade anything yet in our capital? No. We need to make it more befitting of a king's royal seat. We can build a new holding, but we need a lot of money for that. Branda Wool was supposed to work on her embroidery, but she clearly fancied another kind of pin. Her swordsmanship was not too bad for a girl. There's no harm in letting her learn how to use a sword. Yeah, we'll go with that. Why not? She gains the brave trait. Awesome. Lady Wool. Maybe we can marry Lady Wool to our son. She'll be in our court, won't she? Where is she? Where are you, Lady Wool? Granda Wool. Arrange a betrothal between her. We can't. She's our ward, isn't she, really? So that's probably why. I'm not going to release her, though, because it keeps Lord Wool in line, doesn't it, the longer that we have her as our prisoner. Her daughter was born to Prince Norbert of the Rills and Joanna Glover, named Leanne. Okay, awesome. Leanne Greenskin. We've almost got enough money to upgrade some things. Smugglers, so we'll... stuff's now gone up in price because of the smugglers. Under my guidance, my young ward, Liana, is slowly mastering the art of swordsmanship. Perfect. We'll keep trying to fabricate our claim on the flint fingers. My king, I believe Queen Lyra has been in your custody for too long. I hereby offer to pay her ransom. Ah, I didn't realise we had your queen. Interesting. How much? 10 gold. Fair enough, yes. We'll try and get good relations with you. Hopefully then you'll bend the knee. Bend the knee. Right, we've got 104 gold now. We should be able to upgrade something. We will upgrade... light infantry, tax income, light infantry and archers, heavy infantry and pikemen, light cavalry. We'll go for more cavalry. Lots of peasants have been moving to the country of Sea Dragon Point lately. Your master of coin, Bart Crownfield, suggests building new roads in order to make it easier for the peasants to reach the central holdings. He insists that in doing so, the country would become more prosperous. The county, sorry. I will let Bart oversee the construction. Yes, perfect. If it gets us more money. But we'll end this episode here for now. We have expanded slowly. We don't want to expand too quickly. But we will eventually take all the north and get it back under control of the true old gods. Thank you so much for watching. As always, please don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and comment down below and chat with me and join the Discord server as well. And I'll see you very soon for my next video.